Welcome to Dark Knight Films Gaming and our first ever video game night. Tonight I will be reviewing Marvel's Avengers, released in 2020 from Crystal Dynamics. This game took a lot of flack, a lot like Star Wars Battlefront 2, because it came out initially with a lot of loot box crap that really pissed people off. To me, that never bothered me about this game, because I was in it about the single player campaign, which was pretty fucking cool. It was a really good campaign. And then you had the expansion missions that ended up coming out with Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Black Panther. That one was just absolutely amazing. I mean, that is like a Black Panther video game added on to a Marvel's Avengers game. And that was just awesome. And the skins they gave to Black Panther were amazing. Can't say as much about the Mighty Thor when she was released. She got really lackluster on her skins and stuff like that. But Winter Soldier was the last character to come out, and he got some pretty good skins in there. Pretty decent.
And it's quite apparent, though, that Crystal Dynamics took shortcuts when it came to getting Mighty Thor and Winter Soldier in this game, which is unfortunate, as there is no loading screen poses from either one of those characters. The last poses on the loading screen are Spider-Man in PlayStation, and on other systems the last one is Black Panther. But not only that, but Mighty Thor and Winter Soldier don't have a training on the helicarrier either.
But and the story and all the expansion chapters that they did, yeah, it would have been nice if when they added Spider-Man to the PlayStation version of it, if you would have gotten an actual expansion with Spider-Man, having him in a story and everything. But it's all right. And the same thing for Mighty Thor and Winter Soldier. They sort of get a little bit of a lackluster little story if you just do stuff on the helicarrier and complete little missions and stuff in there. So they have their little small little thing that they get to do. But it's nothing like what Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and Black Panther got. They got the God treatment in this game, which was pretty cool, because I've always liked Hawkeye as a character, so I liked that they gave him his own little expansion chapter. So, yeah, it's so I like that Hawkeye got his own expansion in the game, and these are not small expansions. This is several chapters and missions and everything in here based on these characters and everything. So it is pretty expansive, especially Black Panther, like I said. But some of the skins, if you're wanting consistency with the skins and you want to have a group of heroes, all your heroes kind of matching, or being the same style, you might want to just stick with either the default skins or going with the MCU skins, because any of the MCU skins you put on any of the characters, and they look pretty damn good on them. Where I think they fell through on some of these characters was they gave some old era skins to a lot of the characters, like Hawkeye, Captain America, Black Panther, Hulk, Miss Marvel, Thor, Kate Bishop, and Iron Man. But Spider-Man, Black Widow, Mighty Thor, and Winter Soldier, they don't have anything. And by old era, I mean something like, gladiatorial kind of skins or something from that kind of era, looking like you're in the olden era, olden days and everything. And it was cool to have some of those skins on a lot of these other characters. But yeah, it really kind of sucks when they don't have anything like that on Spider-Man and Black Widow, Mighty Thor. Winter Soldier has one decent skin, the White Wolf skin, which looks pretty decent, except for when you look at his pants. He's wearing camo pants, which doesn't look good for an old era skin. But yeah, they have some really cool ones based on specific characters in the game. They have a Hulk-based group of skins called Gamma Poisoned, which is on all the characters except for the Mighty Thor, Black Panther, and Winter Soldier. Spider-Man, actually, he doesn't have one either, but he actually has a radioactive outfit skin that blends pretty well with these skins and looks pretty good. Then you have a Hawkeye-based skin set called Avenging Archer, and that's for all the characters except for Hawkeye himself, and Kate Bishop, who, both of them, their outfits are going to look similar enough anyway, so that's fine. Just pick any of their outfits that would match the Avenging Archer skins for the other characters. And then the Mighty Thor, like I said, and Winter Soldier. But the Winter Soldier does have the Amongst the Stars skin that looks pretty good with Hawkeye. So the one that looks off in them is Mighty Thor, as usual. And then there's a Black Widow one called the Red Room. And all but Black Widow and Black Panther and Spider-Man and, of course, the Mighty Thor. But whereas Mighty Thor, again, doesn't fit in with this skin set if you try to put them all on him, Black Widow has one that's called Blood Moon, which is the perfect one to put with the Red Room outfits. Black Panther has one called Without Fear that looks really good with this. And Spider-Man has one called Black Widow Man, which fits really well with this skin set. And then there's another skin set called Allies of Wakanda, which is based on, of course, Black Panther. And much like Black Widow, there is no Allies of Wakanda skin for Black Panther himself, so you can give him whatever skin you want to make him match with the Allies of Wakanda skins, which, as usual, it's not. There is no Allies of Wakanda skin for Spider-Man, Mighty Thor, or Winter Soldier. So that kind of sucks that some of them, but like I said, Winter Soldier, that Among the Stars one works pretty well with that one as well. So, and Spider-Man has one, and I don't know the name of that one right now, but he has one that matches pretty well, that you can see on the screen right now that I'm showing. But overall, the game is really good, and some of these skins are really cool. One of my favorite of them is the Red Room ones. The Red Room skins look really cool when you get them on all the characters and everything that you can get them on. Aside from Mighty Thor, who looks completely out of place amongst them. But yeah. The thing I hate about some of these skins, though, is a character like Thor himself. They have some MCU skins that took place after Thor Ragnarok, which would mean Thor should not have Mjolnir. And yet, they have him having it instead of Stormbreaker. I don't understand why they couldn't just give him the unique Stormbreaker instead, but they just don't do it. So that kind of sucks when you put a skin that is for something like Endgame or Infinity War on Thor, and he's got Mjolnir in his hand. Why? But yeah, overall, this game, it plays well. It's fun to play. It's fun to level up your stuff and then put level up your gear and everything on your characters and stuff and everything. I mean, but yeah, I would say if you are a Marvel fan, if you're into either the comics or the MCU, get this game. Definitely now get this game, because they actually have all the skins, with the exception of a few that are in the cosmetic store, in the helicarrier, that you have to purchase with the little in-game credits. There's no more bullshit where you got to put in real money and try and get stuff in there now. So now would be the good time to get it. But if you want to get in on this game, please make sure you buy it before, I think it's September 30th, because after September 30th, the game will be unavailable to even purchase again. But if you buy it now, on PlayStation 4 or 5 or one of the Xbox systems, yeah, you'll be good to go. You will still have it after they remove it from the store on September 30th. I believe it's September 30th. But my review for Marvel's Avengers, I will give this game an 8.0 out of 10. I think it's a really good Marvel game. I was really excited about this one. It's a shame that it ended. You can see up here where I talk about the whole games that were shut down that really pissed me off, and this was one of them. But it's still going to be playable, and I'm sure it'll be just like games like Friday the 13th the game and Star Wars Battlefront 2, which it's still got a fan base. It's still got a player base out there, and everything. People are still playing these games, so they're not dead games. So don't give up on these games just because of that. But Marvel's Avengers does have a really good single-player campaign in it, much like Star Wars Battlefront 2 had. So I would suggest getting it if you're into Marvel at all. It's a really good game. All the characters look and feel like the characters from the comics, and even the MCU, if you want to choose to put the MCU skins on them and everything. But yeah, this is a really good game. I would go after it, especially now, like I said, because you'll be able to get everything. All the skins will be available to you, with the exception of a few, But there will be no things where you're going to have to spend real money to buy any of those skins. You can just play through the game, get enough little credits and everything, in-game credits, and go into the helicarrier, go to the area where the little store is selling the outfits, and just buy them. Yep. They're there. But yeah. So, anyway, my first game review on this, not this first game review on the channel, but first game review of this cycle of episodes and everything. Hope you've enjoyed it. But what do you think of this game? Have you played this game? Are you interested in playing this game after seeing my review? Let me know in the comments down below. And anyway, if you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help this channel out a lot. Thanks for watching.